Another wonderful day. Today I've set out with the goal of riding at least 50 miles. I'm just going in a straight line. I just saw an old car parked in the bushes. It was just a wreck. It's non-functional. Someone had just thrown it away. And I noticed it had a 2002 number plate. Got me thinking, back in 2002, what was I doing? And, you know, I was only 28 years old. That was 20 years ago. I'm 48 now. And life was exciting. There was so much to look ahead to. I had no idea where life was going to take me. And I'm pleased to say, as I'm getting older and I'm 48 now, I look to the future with the same optimism, same hope, same amount of opportunity. And that's the beauty. Opportunities will always be there. As you get older, you see more and more and more of them. And I'm just hoping that the next 20 years will be just as rewarding and just as exciting as the ones that have just gone by. What a day. I just rode past a bunch of children and they all say the same thing. Wow, that bike's sick. Why? Because children see new things every day. They're used to learning something new every day. They don't get surprised when they see something they've never seen before. When I pass adults, they say, why'd you ride a bike like that? They don't get it because they don't like new, or they don't like different, or they don't like progress. Not all of them, but some of them. They find things strange. Whereas a child likes new, they get things. And I think we've all got to just remember to keep the child in us going. You know, the reason I ride this bike is for freedom of movement. This is the most natural way I can move on a machine. It's freedom of movement. Gets me into the flow state real quick. Gets me into the flow state every single time I ride. Very few exercises do that. So that's why I ride a bike like this. All the flags are against me all the way back. I chose this direction knowing there'd be a headwind all the way back because I just wanted a challenge. When you know what to expect, it doesn't bother you. It only bothers you if you're looking for an easy ride or an easy time. When you know it's going to be hard and you're prepped, you can enjoy it. You can enjoy the scenery. So, what are the two most touching things that I've seen today? The first was I saw some small rabbits scurrying into the hedges at the side of the road early when I started riding, and then they all turned around and hugged each other and faced out, you know, just comforting each other. That was quite nice. But even more touching was just here. I saw this old man and his very elderly wife. She was walking with a stick. He was helping her into the car so caringly and lovingly. And I thought, what a gent. That's how I want to be. It's nice to see stuff like that. Thought I'd end the video here. Just had to stop, take in this view. Look at that. Now time to face the wind and the open road. Another fantastic ride today. 50 miles in the pleasant countryside. Fasted because yesterday we did a birthday celebration for my mother-in-law's 70th birthday. So a fasted half century is a perfect way to burn all the sugar out of my liver and muscles and set myself up for a really healthy week. Venturing down a road I've never ridden. I've seen it many times, but I've never gone down it. We know how that usually ends, in a dead end. But let's see where this goes. just for fun. So far, the new road is quite a beauty. Goes on and on. I still haven't reached the end of it. Even if it's a dead end, it was worth it. It's nice to see places you'd never otherwise see, but I'm really hoping it connects to a viable route that's not a motorway or a dual carriageway. Keep getting caught in rainstorms. That wasn't predicted, but that's a problem when you ride in a straight line. The weather forecast you check for your local area is not the same weather forecast for when you're 25 miles from home, which is how far I went. Regardless, had a good time. And we're still going on the new road. May it end well. Of course, it led to a dead end. All unused roads lead to dead ends. There is this little pathway though going down the side here. I'm going to explore it because it might just get me to where I would have connected anyway. It seems to be working at the moment. I mean, this pathway is barely acceptable, but it's working. And I think up there I see the intersection that I normally use, so I found a new route. See? Always explore. It's always something new to learn. Been riding these roads for decades, and yet I never knew there was another beautiful, almost isolated route that I'd never used because I didn't think it could be linked. So I never turned down that road in all these 12 years I've ridden past it. But look, there's my intersection. I have made it. I know I'm riding down the side of an A road, but it's only for a few hundred meters. And then I connect back to the route I was on. Made it through my intersection, back onto my route. The beauty of exploration. That made my day, actually. Poor guy crashed. The thing I like about riding is you feel like you're really here. You're really in the countryside. I could drive through here, but it's not the same as really being here. When you ride, you're really connected to the environment. It's like a guy who jumps out of a plane and skydives. That feels like flying. Sitting in an Airbus A380 with 400 passengers, you don't feel like flying. It's like being in a bus. Hope that makes sense.